Hi, I'm peeping over the top of the doll's house, as you can see, because I have not got a clue how I'm going to film this, because I film it myself. I've got nobody holding the camera, so I've got to try and angle it. But basically, this is what I'm going to be filming in a second. This is, I'm hoping people are going to help me on this, a 1940s doll's house. But I don't know whether it is handmade or whether it was sort of shop made one. I really don't know, and I don't even know how much of you can see of me of this. I'm waiting to have a look at it too afterwards, but I'm going to take the camera off the stand and I'm going to go round it. Really pleased with it. I got this in a charity shop for £10. Yes, £10. Phenomenal price. It was just sat there in a corner. Nobody clearly knew what it was or wanted it, and I wasn't having any more doll's houses because I've not got my others done. But I couldn't leave it for £10, so I was absolutely over the moon. So like I say, I'm hoping you can see enough of me so you can see me speaking there. And we're going to have a look at it and sort of get into the rooms. It needs a lot of work, it really does. But I'm quite looking forward to this one. And the others are actually going to get shelved to one side because I'd rather work on this one at the moment and get it sorted. So we're going to go not top down. I'm going to try and go round it, if that makes sense. So you can have a look at it. Advice, lots and lots of advice I need. I'm not sure about the era. I'm not sure, as I say, whether it's handmade or shop made. So many things I need to research to be able to do it properly. So I'm hoping some of you can give me some information. So I will see you in a minute around our little house. Right, so here we are with the actual house. Now, I'm hoping the positioning is going to be all right. You can see some of my mess around it, but it's the only way I can sort of angle it so anyone can actually see it. So this is what I'm referring to its age. I don't know. I think we're looking at 1940s-ish. Again, shop bought, homemade, do not know. I think the windows and that, I mean, I've got one missing there, but I've been really lucky and I've found somebody who had some on eBay. So I've been able to get some and they were quite cheap. Now, these sort of indicate shop, but then you look at something like this and you can see, I'll pull it forward a little bit, it's nice and solidly made, but to me that screams homemade. I don't know, perhaps they just were like that. We've got this lovely little wooden step here. Let me push it back, you can't see that now. I've got to check what you can see and what you can't. So I've got a lovely little wooden step, and I do like the fact we have a little garden all the way round. So I can actually, I'm moving around as well, so I'm hoping my voice isn't going to alter too much. I can actually add some little plants or some trees, or I have considered, because I know my other one, we're still debating whether it's a triangle or not. I will show you at some point. It does have like painted on plants. Not sure about that. We've got a little garage to one side. Again, we do have a door missing, but this door again screams homemade, but I don't know, is that what it was like? To be honest, actually, it looks like somebody sort of stuck that on with a bit of paper to hold it in place. I think I will just get rid of the door completely. The door, look at that. It's actually coated in a fabric. I think that looks homemade. I could be completely wrong. Now, you can see, if I, hopefully, it's going to make lots of funny noises, this. Can you see what the roof is made of? This is just paper, and it does have some damage on this, but I think, oh, I've just shook the camera a bit there. I think you can get this easy enough, same as the wallpaper brickwork on the side. So I'm hoping to be able to get hold of some of that, so that will be one good thing. I've just stood on something, I don't know what it was, so I'm going to push it back a little bit more. Thing is, my stand's on the table, so every time I move that. So the opening, I found this really unusual. Are you ready for this? Ta-da! Now I'm going to take that off completely so you can actually see inside there. So I'll put that down on there. I'll find a place for it. And as you can see, it's weird. I've never had one like this, because it does actually open on the other side as well, which I'll show you in a moment. But you can see from this angle, we're predominantly hallways. But look at this, they've got the little steps up here, and then we've got the little actual proper little balcony area here, you know, that you would have. So again, we've got landing and landing. Front room, I'm presuming. I think this is going to be a bedroom, and you'll see the others on the other side. But it's got so much detail. Normally, you just go into a doll's house. Now, this would be amazing as a playhouse. I mean, some child would, well, some child, me. I'm so excited about how it's got the layout. As you can see, there's a few bits of furniture. that we got. They're nothing special, but we will look at them. I think we can probably look at the furnishing top down, so that might make it a little bit easier. Now I'm hoping to move the camera without it's gonna shake the table too much. I'm pausing you, but hopefully you won't see that gap. And I'm gonna turn the house round. Ta-da! That was a quick change. We're now on the back of the house, as you can see. And you can see what I said about the windows missing. Now, there's a door missing there, but I have got the door inside, so that's not the end of the world. But you can get doors. I don't know whether to get doors like this or keep to the fact that they were homemade looking. As you can see, this is where we've got some water damage on the roof, but it's solid. It might have water damage, but the actual wood underneath is fine. We have, I suppose you could argue, the tiniest of weeniest garden spaces here. But it's enough that I thought, you know, you can get like little lean-to greenhouses and maybe a little patch for cabbages or something. I think that would make a little tiniest of weeniest garden area. So I think that's quite nice as well. So are you ready for the reveal on this one then? So once again, wrong side. I say once again, I'm not wrong side. They're opposite for some reason. Right, here we go. Ta-da! Oh, we're shaking again. We're shaking. There we go. We're out. As you can see now, we have the other rooms. So you can see, in some respects, to me, this seems like the front of the house because it's the easiest one to get into. But would it be? No, I suppose not, because I think most houses you go in, if there's stairs there, yeah, that would be the landing. No, perhaps I'm talking rubbish. I think this probably is the back section. Now, this is the door. As you can see, that is actually sort of broken off. I'm trying to get the angle right here. But again, it's sort of, look at this. If it was shop bought, they wouldn't dare make pieces like this now, would they? But to me, that sort of screams homemade. Again, could be wrong, don't know. I mean, it's been quite nicely decorated, but all this is coming out. All of it's coming out. But it gives me an idea on what the wallpapers were like. But I need to get that research in. So we've got, again, what did I say? The main bedroom, and I think we'll have a children's room and a bathroom. I think that's how I'm going to actually look at that. But just such an unusual layout. I've not seen a doll's house like this. I haven't got that much experience. I said that as if I've seen thousands. I haven't. But my personal experience, I've not seen a doll's house like this. It's old. One way or another, it is old. Whether it's homemade or not. But saying that, do you not think homemade's sort of special? I think it is. If somebody made this for somebody, this was really loved. And I think that is amazing in its own right. But again, do I modernise? Do I keep authentic? I think it will be kept more authentic. We'll have a look at the furniture in a second. So I'm going to have to move the cameras again. So we can actually have a look. And I have ordered some that are triangle furnishers. Because this, to me, is like, I think it's going to be 1/16 scale. Most of the modern dolls' houses are 1/12, which most of my stuff is. But they seem to be a 1/16 for the older ones. So it's slightly smaller. Some of the stuff will cross over. I'll be able to buy some doll's house stuff that will go in it brilliantly. But I would like a few bits that are old, but I do want to renovate them up. So we'll see how that goes. So I'm going to move the camera now so we can have a little look. And what I'm hoping to do, don't hold me on this, is to do a room at a time, and then I can show you what each room is up to, sort of thing. And I'm hoping I'm going to do it justice. The only problem I do have, now I don't know whether any of you will know the answer to this, but you can see, obviously this is the bit that slides in, yes, so this is the back. Now, well, it's upside down, but it is the back. I would have liked curtains, but the problem being is, when you slide it in here, it's too close to this. So if I put curtains on, it's going to pull at them every time. So I'm not sure what to do with that. I suppose you could have some very sort of flat, sort of even wooden looking curtains, you know, painted up, or I don't know. Again, if any of you have experienced that, I've really never seen a doll's house that opens like this. I do love it. Absolutely love it because of its quirkiness. But yeah, I like curtains. I suppose maybe put some little nets across, but it would literally have to be a nice flat piece of net. I don't know. That's something I've got to work on. And again, do I do inside or do I do outside first? I think it's going to be the outside first. I think. But again, if you, I don't know, let me know which you think is usually the best way if you've done something like this. Do you work from the inside out? Possibly. I mean, I've got to try and find some wallpapers and things yet, so I can't do too much. But we're going to have a quick look at this furniture. And I have got some more furniture, and I've got the windows also en route. So I will be able to start doing something relatively soon. So I'll try and take some progress pictures as I go. So I'm going to pop some photos on at the end of this as well. So if you want to sort of, I'll go in a little bit further so you can see. But yeah, hope you enjoy it. Please let me know if you have any information, any help would be grateful, because I'm going in this completely blind. I'm looking forward to it. I think it's quite exciting. So I will see you in a second. And we'll have a quick look at the furniture that's in it. Some of them is a bit broken, but we'll see what we can do with it. So I'll see you in a second. Well, here are the actual pieces of furniture that came in the doll's house when I got it. As I say, I still can't believe I only paid £10. How amazing is that? I'm so pleased. But some are very, very broken. You can see this has got broken off legs and things like that. It's not something I'm interested in anyway, that style. So that one will definitely be going. Let's have a look. The one thing I'm really pleased with is the sofa. Look at that. Now, again, in fact, I'm 100% sure I'm going to recover it, unless I could get it clean. You can see it's got, I mean, they're basically just lumps of wood, but the modern ones now are made of lumps of wood, as I found out when I took one apart to do my Pippa 60s room, and I found out that's all it was, and I was quite disappointed, actually, considering they're not that cheap. But yeah, they're just lumps of wood, and then they've covered them in little bits of fabric. I think it's just dirty. I mean, again, it'll fit perfectly. I might try and get it clean. I don't know. But I am happy with that. It's a pattern, if nothing else, to put new fabric on. Let's have a look. What else we got? Let's move those bits over there. We'll go through one at a time. We have a little plastic cupboard here. A lot of it is plastic, I've noticed, from that era. Again, I don't know. That sort of screams... Oh, it says West Germany, Jean. Anybody, any idea? Absolutely no idea. I was thinking it looked a little bit Sylvanian-esque, actually, because a lot of their furnishings... we've got a little broken leg there. But I think probably the easiest way around then is just get rid of those, and then it'll sit flat, won't it? So it will sit nice and flat if I just get rid of the other legs. It wobbles a little bit. But yeah, I think I'll probably just carefully take the legs off of that. And we've got bits like this. I mean, I presume that would have been a dressing table. In fact, we have that. No, that's not part of that, is it? That's okay. Has that got a name on it? No name on that one. That's okay. So that's a piece of bedroom furniture. Just giving it a shake, so I don't think there's anything in it. There's nothing in it. That's a piece of bedroom furniture. That is but redundant, because there's also two little drawers. But again, I think that they're no-nos. I can't see what I can do with those. We have a little cooker, which is really cute. It's like a little Aga. But again, again, we've got that. I'm going to have to research that, aren't I? West Germany, Jean, just saying that. I mean, the company's all, I don't know, will it still be in existence? I doubt it. But it does open. It is quite cute. But it's not one I'm keeping, because the ones that I said I bought off eBay, the triangle set, they've got a little blue cooker and a little blue sink, and I quite like the idea of doing it all in blue for the kitchen. So that is why it's nice. It is nice, but at the moment, but saying that, it might fit in the other one. I don't know. But that's a keeper, but I don't know what to do with it yet. Let's have a look. Now this looks... I was going to say modern, but then I'm looking at the shaping of the legs, maybe not. It is very cute. It's a little coffee table. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that at all. So that is a keeper, 100%. Could go with a sweet, perhaps. You know, a little bowl of flowers or something like that. We have a little plastic table. Now, what's this one say? Made in Hong Kong, I think it is. It is. I would say it's still vintage. It is old, shall we say? I don't know whether we're saying vintage or whatever it is nowadays. I know I was joking with my husband the other day. I think we're going to be classed as vintage soon, so I'm not quite sure what that's counted as. But it's okay. A little side table, an occasional table, could probably go in different areas. So that's definitely a keeper. We have a funny little piano that, again, it's metal-less. Does that say Mattel? No. Oh, it does. Mattel Inc. 1981, I think. Can you see that? might be able to help me better than me. But yeah, I'm 100% sure that's what it says. Mattel ink. Oh, so I might be able to research this one. Again, look at the dirt. Absolutely filthy. I decided not to touch it until I'd shown you. I don't know, the little thing goes around. I'm not bothered about that. It might, again, I think I'd probably put it in my other one because I think the scale's wrong for a start as well. I don't think that actually works. But again, the old dolls houses people had, you know, it was make, do, amend. You got lots of little bits. And I think that's part of the charm of it. It's not all, oh, it's all perfectly whatever scale it's required. It's a mix up of all sorts. Homemade things, bits you've found, matchboxes, anything. And I just love that. So I'm keeping it, but I don't know what I'm doing with it. Love this one. This is a little metal one. And again, am I seeing... I'm going to have to get a magnifying glass out for this. Mattel ink again. So some of you might actually know what this comes from. It just says swing up. It's just like a swing up table. So it goes flat and then it fastens down like that. It's metal. And it's really nice. And that's a definite 100% keeper. Definitely have a plant or something on that. We have a little plastic chair. Quite generic, but it's cute, it's sweet. It will fit in a corner, maybe in the bedroom or something like that with a cushion on. Yeah, it's okay. We have a pot. I think it might have been a dustbin. It looks like a dustbin to me. Don't know what I'll do with that. I'll put that one there. Now, this is one I really don't know what to do. We have a bath, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. I've got a little bath. But then it is very snapped. It's plastic. It's all snapped. But then I'm like, I wonder if the plastic might be too brittle for this. I don't know. I wondered if I could take it off all the way around and then make a base for this bit to stick on, whether it be a piece of tiny piece of MDF. I could paint it up blue or make it a bit deeper. I could put like little tile designs around it, something like that. Again, if you've ever done anything like that, give me a shout, because I'd like to know how it works with these plastics, because it does have the shower. Again, sort of dirty glue colours. Would be a bit better off taking it apart, which it looks like it's going to come apart anyway. In fact, I don't know. It almost looks like it's been painted. That's painted, I think. That, I think, has got to be taken apart, cleaned. We have lost this front here, but there's a little hole there. We'll perhaps put in a little rail. I could put a little curtain instead of having that. So that's a doer-upper. And then we have this. Now, I don't know, does this go with the bathroom? It looks very short, but then again, it might not be. It's weird because I'm not used to this scale as much as I am for the 12 scale, so it looks a little bit short to me, but I suppose it would be. It's a bit of mirror. It's only a piece of, look, that you can see. It's just a piece of stuck on sort of mirror stuff, so I can replace that. It isn't actually broken. Oh, it's got a drawer. Has it got a drawer? That makes it look like it's got a drawer, doesn't it? I don't think. No, it's not moving. Oh, it might do. Ah, it did. I was expecting it to shoot across the table then. Yeah, it's got a little drawer, which is sort of sweet. But, again, a bit yellowed. But I might be able to get that out. I know I've got to have a practice on one of my Cindy things about getting rid of the yellowing. I can't remember. Jay from J Dolls UK told me something, and I can't remember. Oh, no, it's some... I'm not going to tell you because I might get it wrong. It's some sort of peroxide thing. I need to double check on Jay's thing when she sent me a message. So, but yeah, apparently there is a way of getting rid of that. So it's worth a go. It's worth a go. So again, I paid £10 for the house and I got all that in as well. So I've bargain, definitely 100% bargain. Only a few bits really broken. So I'm going to leave you at that for now. That is our first look at my little so-called 1940s house. Please let me know if it isn't. And I'm going to take some photos now, and then I definitely need help, so please pop comments on, even if you just say, oh, that's cute, or perhaps use this wallpaper, or oh, it's a 19 this, or I don't know, anything, any information will be gratefully received. So I'm going for now, and I'll see you all very soon. Thank you so much for watching. If you do enjoy my channel, please like, subscribe and share, and bye bye for now, and see you very soon.